Cornelius. We stay working, man. No alias, fudge. Listen. Calm before the scorn. Every time the penny drops, I feel I'm about to war. Many like to envy, but I see a different score. We can all be winners. It's true. Calm before the scorn. Every time the penny drops, I feel I'm about to war. Many like to envy, but I see a different score. We can all be winners. It's true. Calm before the scorn. Seems that people really questioning with intrigue, yeah. Underground shit on the northern line with MCs, yeah. Let's go. Poetic spirit dwelling in melodies. To mainstream, wanna see me swimming with the fishes? Never G, just let it be. Therapy, part 2 in due time for this slavery. I'm indebted, yes of course. Calm before the scorn. Been holding out for more, I could've dropped 1 million tapes by now. I've reasoned with the score. Let's go. Calm before the scorn. Every time the penny drops, I feel I'm about to war. Many like to envy, but I see a different score. We can all be winners. Calm before the scorn. Every time the penny drops, I feel I'm about to war. Many like to envy, but I see a different score. We can all be winners. Calm before the scorn. The starter pack remarkable. My hands tied to the cause. Scoreboard is the law. Everyone's trying to win, but other than green, we barely draw. The archive had apartheid. The golf course saw a drive-by. Ever seen an eagle fly by? Tell me. To the morgue, from the palace. No alias and scorn. Sell hearse with the carriage. We body bagging corpse. Main objective forged. From the malice we endorsed, but yo, we ain't even warm. Let's go. Calm before the scorn. Every time the penny drops, I feel I'm about to war. Many like to envy, but I see a different score. Calm before the scorn. Tugs Bunny, I see you. I used to pray for world peace back when I was ignorant. Now I'm like, world please don't befriend the beast in him. Fever pitch, edginess, I needed it. Tutelage is weakening. Every time I let you off the hook, the demons scream again. Feed me. The mantra was in place for me to free the men, but freedom is an achievement, not a birthright. They make it seem unless you're the one policing. Calm before the scorn. How could you ever think that my previous releases I put out before was some of my very darkest stuff? I feel big belly laughing tough. In due time get way more harsher, dog. This game ain't for nothing, I had to smarten up. Smart cash is calm, but scorn breeds the marksman one. A bastard from the darkness, watch the charlatans get tarnished. Fuck the warning, me just warming up. Record enough, until it's off with his head like Joffrey. Off with his head like Joffrey.
The Illin. Bring me his head.
So he's not going to be intimidated by me or anyone else, however big they are, you know. And people.
I'll pause you for a minute. I'll tell you what does intimidate you. 3 o'clock in the morning when you hear the landing rattle, and you know that's the mufti.
It's It's like we gonna strive or what? Marching down the road across the way, I seen 1,000 bluffs. All these little fools got their chests out like I want Duppy one. Yeah, speed kills, but the element of surprise I thrive upon. You might see a car pull up out of nowhere, I ain't even doubt no one. I'm tapped its peak, I walk along a psychopath. People salute me on road, they're giving me that silent laugh like shh. I know what this guy is on, the rope a dopey life, coming like Saddam. I met Muhammad, we was chilling, chatting about his Quran faith, it was militant. I started bumping low-key in the dark, steady dancing with the devil. And yeah, I felt that in my heart, to rectify this pesticidal cycle, kind of life we live in, dog. You should know me, Scorn. I represent the shit you disregard up in your dome piece. Stop sleeping on them. I'll be nuts if I don't give him scars. Yes, I would. When it rains, it pours the scorn. The mufti. Green gave me clues for this when venting about his past. It merely jogged my memory when tapping into Marv. Screws loose in two positions, it's setting us apart. Medulla getting used to it. Stories about the mufti. Reaper took a chance of me, fuck hopefully. I'm out to pay the debt I took upon my petty heart. Let's go. Tactical intervention, minimal use of force. I highly doubt this penal system is ready for the score, and I stick my neck out through the scrubs, cause a worm would favour mud. Yo, the jurist that I fuck with really shielded me from scum. The mufti. Calm before the scorn, practicing my favours like I'm born again. Strapping this tourniquet to the right, I'm numb, sticking ballpoints in my paws for the cause. Course I'm going to war with them. Fuckers try to set me up with bondage, having people only interested in sex, it's fucked. Irony is deaf to us, perspective got me edgy enough to end them all already. Suicidal thoughts being leveraged on the telly. You thought it was cap, but their jackpot was a crackpot they sent to us. Establishing mental health, what a messy one. I'm living with these demons in my head. See them marching to the break of dawn from midnight settings. A little stench of course, cheddar bought had rap sport in the Benz. I was never into cars or motorbikes with the bands. Being told the climate's fucked now, has the world gone mad? See them driving to the petty station, that's irony fam. I'm like the bionic man, but I dibble and dabble in millions of brilliant ancient reptilian facts. But opinions made all civilians slave in the lab. Such a villainous craze was into the maze. It gets deeper than that, yeah it's deeper. I ain't even reached peak on the track. Sincerely to rap, I'm merely a man speaking for serious fans. My state of delirium had magic on wax and silent letters. Merriam-Webber the map to Oxford and back to the mains and ends where all the residents hang. Channel thoughts, mark of the beast, feel it course through my veins. First one did a maze, and the crystal was Cain. Yeah, we fiend for the taste, like Conway highly praised. Mind is violent, it's kinda wild this tourniquet game. I wear my heart on my sleeve, and my art honestly like embarking to Mars. And I'm Marcus like Rice, enchanting to speak on behalf of my targets. Audience market is smartest, a thinking man sport, but the pen game had bars in. Imprisonment, hardship, serum is darkest and muddy. Trying to take the edge off, numbing my arm bumping Marley. Hey yo, shouts to Paka for plugging the art piece. Scorn.
Blind the eyes of this mad wolf. Fly, Corando, my boy.
Strategize in the column, that's marginal gains. Hard to contain, my pen leaves frauds in the dirt. I sort my victims by who will best quench Lucifer's thirst. I just get this urge to rap and spill the dirt. For all the mass appeal, no ratting but this cheesy puffin'. Roller coaster wheel and run with being impacting steel. The youngers who be packing steal your spirit. So many famished, pearly gates. I used to go to church to hear a man who squeals. False gods and forced hope, this idol worship kills. What it taught me really resonates and jeopardized the field. I got the maddest inkling, will the picnic see the deal? I sincerely hope you don't reap what we sowed in your fields. All this trauma inherited, backdated, it's so surreal. Thinking about the right words to build from and dote upon. Magic X thugs manic, suddenly I panic. No respite, this teaching is a skill. Set your mind straight, this high life ain't kind mate. mankind for irony's sake. Shout outs to Pops for them, Scorn Senior, DJ Clive, bet we devastate tonight. Leather jackets with the matte black interior design. Going Baku in the ride, girls going cuckoo in their minds. She wants a king with cash, she's been wearing Ugg boots to the side. I either laugh or cry of laughter, then just carry on with life. As the lone wolf campaigns, strategize in the column that's marginal gains. I'm just trying to keep in mind some kind of piece of my soul for all the mass appeal. As the lone wolf campaigns, strategize in the column that's marginal gains. I'm just trying to keep in mind some kind of piece of my soul for all the mass appeal. I don't really hustle, just resourceful with my principles. By God I played my part, the last resort was often cynical. They made you look, made you stare at materials. With envy and despair, I find it pitiful. Many try belittle you with fear, I'm here for reasoning. Character trait, mythical beast, typical street villain with heavy set, literal beliefs. Setting heat upon this rhythm, I bring arms out like Buster with the spitting. Getting punch drunk in the function at its peak. A little rum something in the muddy cup. Dumping out these cruddy fucking lyrics at your jugular. School ain't out to comfort ya, they're calling me the smuggler of knowledge and the wisdom that's bestowed, dog. I say it with my chest, it's kinda muscular. Mass appeal was Herbalife, I verbalized to certain guys. I'm protein, cause the youths need restructure. You get to know me, this ain't a joke thing. I'm really at the neck of dark and poetry, marginal gains. As the lone wolf campaigns, strategize in the column that's marginal gains. I'm just trying to keep in mind some kind of piece of my soul for all the mass appeal. As the lone wolf campaigns, strategize in the column that's marginal gains. I'm just trying to keep in mind some kind of piece of my soul for all the mass appeal. Yeah. Corruption, slavery, crime, theology, my philosophy finds hypocrisy. Write the prophecy like Socrates, the rhymes copped from divine, office in mind obviously. Tonight quarantine cause modesty shines honesty. Knowledge typography, high off some kind of pseudo-Scientology. I'm a pseudo's tridents, honestly. No need for the sin bin or the kitchen sink. My syntax a different thing, it's taxing, full of irony. The maxims I believe are buying me time, so enlightening, right? I might be leading the right type of media fight, since we be needing a night. Midnight setting, see you guys do the night. Before the leap of faith, had to get me one more hit. Couple pulls upon a spliff, steady bumping west side. Now just take a listen. Playlist is a mission. Statements are in question when convicted by the sinners, and they may say it contributes to fuel emission. All of the smoke I'm flinging, I'm prone to posing cons upon the television. Divide and conquer methods before the telly added colour. Yeah, there's criticism for all the colorism. Look, listen. If you were blind, would you know the difference? Pick and choose the infants over many pigments. These are my pros and cons, free all the chosen ones. Depression overcome, I have to venture in until my job is done. I might be many things, but loyal number one. These are my pros and cons, free all the chosen ones. Depression overcome, I have to venture in until my job is done. I might be many things, but loyal number one. Tugs Bunny, I see you. Bit of smart cash for them. Passive aggressive professional message. Education ain't just knowing, it means understanding. Whether you're balling out or balling out for help, see the damage. Might worship weed, never see me kneeling to the grass though. Insulted by the quotas like I'm Zaha. On my way to class, spinning rock Marcialago. Therapy hits different when it's greeted by a dark heart. Scorn. These are my pros and cons, free all the chosen ones. Depression overcome, I have to venture in until my job is done. I might be many things, but loyal number one. These are my pros and cons, free all the chosen ones. Depression overcome, I have to venture in until my job is done. I might be many things, but loyal number one.
I'm not going to take the knee. I'm not going to wear Black Lives Matter on the back of my... Because it feels like it's a target. Yeah. We're isolating ourselves. We're trying to say we're equal, but we're isolating ourselves with these things that are not even working anyway.
Scorn. Can we have a party if there's no tomorrow? We don't need the money. You just bring a bottle. Celebrate the good days, drowning all our sorrows. Champagne at the parley, sadio and more. Listen, bump, scorn late and dark. Emancipate on the rhythm blood. Picture me selling out for cars, if I may say. Rather stay unsafe and sound, mad loud. Little something in the cookie jar. Don't try and reach, get your face placed on a hoodie dog. Man, them starved but they're glutton for this clout shit. Many cheap out and they claim gold but sold mutton. It's all cap and it's so mad. I'm a nomad, I got no fans. Just grassroots on the south side, really pitch guys. Trying to cut through so many lanes. Tell me what's the right way and gets real dark with the life is be. Free up green, he got birded off and the live bird is now bittersweet. They said you'll never walk alone. I say you only got your feet. Can't control what others do, but set examples for the weak. I see my people suffer when they put those colours in their speech. How many fuckeries they teach. It's like the maxime's obsolete. Run many hooligans, but criminals they funded all the beef. And now 40's on the brink. My child will never feel this shit. Numb to the process, nervous system going through many things. Cutting from the left on the motorway, my lane is paved, it's clear to see. Ironically, trying to go green, trying to go. Can we have a party if there's no tomorrow? We don't need the money. You just bring a bottle. Celebrate the good days, drowning all our sorrows. Champagne at the parley, sadio and more. On this crooked path with a holy book in charge. Little 8 ball of cushion on my palm. Be more to them, find teachings in the Bible or Quran. But to be honest, King, I'm just winging it. Unbeknownst to my spirit, keep being told I should be whipping it. And crossing over bridges, helping immigrants. The back catalogue got Arnold, for irony's sake and militant. Some article done that shit. Sir Clive doing big things, it's imminent. With a big chest, me I kill a boy, I fit disrespect. Yeah, I spit, but I'd rather joking on your neck. All in farmer, half it dead. Scorn. Can we have a party if there's no tomorrow? We don't need the money. You just bring a bottle. Celebrate the good days, drowning all our sorrows. Champagne at the parley, sadio and more. Can we have a party if there's no tomorrow? We don't need the money. You just bring a bottle. High roller or calimocho, you decide, innit? Yeah. high roller. Or calimocho. I'm a high roller, but I fly low with the slime brokers. Fire stokers got light toasted, inspired by diamonds in the night. Listening to red wine before mixing Coca-Cola, but it's by the by. Bottomless pit dwelling in. Reason with teachers guarantee it's better me than them. Steadily feeding off the adrenaline, but this low energy display, yeah, it's evidently menacing. I be meddling in heavy rhetoric, leverage the message and etch a sketch. Wretched direction while I paint the crossroads for them. Shouts to Kojo, no alias. Be more to all the chosen men and women. I mean, no offense, it's tricky. I'm a high roller, I fly low with the client homeless. Fire stokers, the light roasting. Despite sleight of hand rhyming, spilling over coaster sets was the wine toasted. Keep pouring till we find comas. I be mourning for the shrine every morning. See life force my onus on divine course is chosen. All this friendly shit is tricky when the blicky tucked. Get so sticky in the bits, that's why my sippy cup is black. Coke is muddier in flats, it seems deflated on the carriageway. If we don't have a party, then you'll come with a darker day. Houses of Parliament play the mask game. Teresa got her credit for the masquerade, but now we got a masquerade. It's just the calm before. I'll be taking part the marksman way. Scorn. Trelli time. Is it?
You mean that's why?
Can they bump it? Yeah. Can you bump it? Yeah. Trelli time.
Yes.
Whoa. Trelli time. Listen. Trelli time. I'm in the drum bumping trelli type beats, lines cold like winter bricks, snow on my street. Fiends with resi in the fingertips. Holloway to Wano gets heavy like sleep. Police keep telling guys freeze, so the pitney keep the wrists them icy. Ice, baby. Anyhow, by any means, the risk gets pricey. Yes, really techie, my G. In the drum bumping trelli type, many times other minds speak on perception. I see you. Please keep your colorblind beliefs. My kaleidoscope really might collide with those deeds. Trust me. Can you bump it, yeah? Trelli type. Hardcore poetry in motion, flipping lyrics like it's parkour, with motions in the park or the bar pour. Some Guinness Book of Records missing Marc Scorn, longing for like jar cure. Monopolize the game, I thought about attacks like bankers in the past war. Say my music's deep, they can't bump this out the car door. I don't need the credit, it's the calm before the deficit. Sniffing round for excellence, listening to Trelli on the gain. You see I chop and change the 8. Don't want money for the grade, can't degrade me for the fame, dog. My teaching is the pay. Yeah. No alias, what's it been, about a year? We just warming, man. Calm before the scorn. Tugs. Fudge, I see you.